Hey friends, it's Jordan and Sarah here at our new home in Pflugerville, Texas, and we've been so encouraged to hear what you guys have been up to on Wednesday nights. We are particularly excited to hear the stories that will be coming out as you guys have been following God into the neighborhood and meeting the neighbors around the building there and praying with them. And so we're just really encouraged and excited to see the way that y'all are doing that. Pat asked me a couple days ago to make a new video to update you guys on what's been going on with us, and so I think that's definitely in order because we just moved in here a few days before Halloween, and it was really cool because we actually picked out this neighborhood before we found the home, and we picked out the neighborhood because we thought it would be a really great place for community to happen. It seemed like a place where people were naturally trying to get in relationship with other people, lots of community spaces and things like that. And our hopes about the neighborhood were realized on Halloween. We cooked hot dogs on our front porch, and so we had parents come by and eat hot dogs and kids come and get candy. We actually had well over 250 neighbors come by on Halloween, so that was really awesome and a great introduction to the neighborhood. Since then, I've joined the HOA as the leader of the social committee, and that's been really awesome. And Sarah has become a leader for an amazing club called the Ladies with Babies. So she can talk about that.
Yeah, so I joined this group in 2014, right after Annabelle was born, and I became a region leader in November of 2015. For the Pflugerville and East Round Rock area, which is where we spend most of our time now. And I'm just really excited to use this opportunity as a platform just for God to work in these relationships with other women, whether it's just talking about motherhood and all the ups and downs and challenges and trial and error things that we do as moms, whether it's meeting some kind of physical need that they have, or inviting them to go to church with us, or inviting them into community with us in another way. Just really trying to open myself up and see what God is showing me and revealing to me about these new friends and neighbors in our area. And one person specifically you can be praying for is Danielle. I'm really excited about our friendship. She really just seems like a person of peace. I met her last fall at a play date, and when our little girls were running around on the playground, just kind of hit it off. And she just moved to our neighborhood last year, and she was home over Christmas break and put on Facebook that their 2-year-old daughter really enjoyed Sunday school where her parents go to church, and that she was looking for a church in this area. So I'm just really excited to get to know her better and see where God leads that relationship. And I'm also really excited to actually have our surrounding neighbors on our street over for dinner this month sometime. Now that the busyness of the holidays is over, we've had a little holiday sickness. We're back and ready to fresh start to see what God has in store for those relationships.
Yeah, we've been trying to spend a lot of energy getting to know the people, particularly just right around us. One of the ways we've been doing that I've been doing that specifically, is just to try to spend a lot of time outside, push Annabelle on the swing in the backyard a lot, and just hanging out there with a buddy of mine or doing lawn work. Our neighbors over here, they've got three elementary age kids, and Mike, the father, been having a little bit of trouble getting to know him, but I made a little bit of a breakthrough the other day when I was doing some lawn work. I got to have about a 20-minute conversation with him, which was a whole lot for him because normally when I try to ask him questions and everything, he just gives me really short answers, and haven't felt like the door in that relationship has really been opened. So you could definitely pray for my relationship with Mike to open up. And also with Bob next door, he actually just had a heart attack a couple weeks ago, so you can pray for him about that. But our relationship has started off in a really awesome way. I've actually got to spend a whole lot of time with him. One day we spent like 4 hours together, hanging out, and so we've really got to know each other really well, and I'm really excited about what God's going to do in that relationship. But one of the other things that we're really excited about is, like I told you, that become the leader of the social committee on the Homeowners Association, and we actually had everyone over to the house right before Christmas, and I think everyone was sort of getting ready. They were expecting for this committee meeting to be about planning some events, and that's definitely something that we're going to do. But it was cool because I got to really cast a vision for them of what it might look like if we worked really hard to try to make this a place where your neighbors really, truly cared about each other, where they were really involved in each other's lives, where it was a real neighborhood, and the focus was on your neighbor. And so it was really cool to see their excitement and the way that a couple of people in particular really just sort of lit up with this idea and this excitement for becoming really good neighbors. And so I'm just excited about the opportunity that that's going to be to cast this vision that was at the heart of the gospel, to truly love your neighbors yourself. And so we're just really excited about what God's doing and what He's going to continue to lead us into as we continue living life in this neighborhood. Also, if y'all would just pray in general for our relational favor with our neighbors, and for us to have vision to see where God's leading us in these relationships, so that we would really be led by His Spirit, so that we know what to say and when to say it, and what to do and what not to do as we're in relationship with these people, so that they see Jesus through us. That's the goal with all of this. We talk a lot about building relationship with these people, and that's just the beginning of helping them see who Jesus is. And so, if you'll pray for us, that would be really amazing in those particular ways. So, we thank you so much for y'all's partnership in prayer and encouragement, and all the ways that you serve us as we go about this mission. We love you guys, and hopefully we'll see you in the next month or two.